Morning, and thank you for joining me. As always, the intentions of these trainings are to help you increase your income, keep your business consistent, and anything we can do to bring you to lower your cost of doing business. Today, we are going to talk about a little bit about lead conversion, as promised from our previous call. Last week, we talked about doing open houses to get leads. So now we have these leads, and whether you're getting them from open houses or if you're getting them from Zillow, or if they are just referrals or any other organic means or purchasing of leads, we get these leads. And now what does it mean? How do we convert them into customers and clients for ourselves? How do we take that lead and convert it? We know real estate is a competitive world out there, and your success hinges on your strong relationships and communication. Effective lead follow-up can be very, very simple, but it's an often overlooked strategy in real estate professionals. It is imperative that real estate professionals have a well thought out and a reputable process for converting leads into clients. And it's how we take them from just being a lead and then convert them and change them where they are a loyal client of ours for the years to come. But let's look at what lead conversion truly is. It's understanding what a lead conversion is. It's really reaching out and guiding them through a funnel. That's what the conversion is. And with that, we need to provide relevant information. We need to address their concerns, as well as build that trust with them. So today we're going to talk a little bit about all that. First of all, you need a good CRM, or a fairly decent one, some sort of CRM, which is your database management. You can't follow up on that lead effectively if you don't have one. And for you folks out there at United Realty Group, we have basically negotiated one of the best ones for you that we could find for the best price. Once again, don't make money, don't get kickbacks, but for $25 a month, you get a really decent, good, customizable website with IDX feed that your clients can go search on, and you can point your own domain at it and give yourself a presence on the internet as well. On the back side of that comes a CRM. And on that CRM, there are templates built into it for some of these drip campaigns we're going to talk about. And on top of that, it's a great place for you to break down if they were previous customers, where the lead source comes from, make notes when you're speaking with them. It is a great tool for you to have. So if you need more information on that, always reach out to me outside of this call. The next thing we're going to talk about is the timeliness and consistency. We all know that we live in a world where people want things fast and on demand. We don't watch our favorite TV shows at 8 p.m. when they come on. We want them all at once now. We don't want to watch those shows that even come out once a week. We want the entire series in front of us. Fast food has soared through the years because people want it now and they want it quickly. So timeliness is, especially if you're buying them or meeting them at an open house or being referred, you should be getting back to them within the first couple hours of them coming through. And then it's also consistent. Some of them may not be able to buy right now, but we want to stay consistent with them. They may not want to list right now, but consistently stay with them until that time comes that they do want to buy or sell. The next is personalization and relevancy. As we're sending, and I mentioned that SaleCore has some templates put inside of it. If you've used other CRMs like Top Producer, there's tons of templates. A lot of these real estate trainers will say they have drip campaign templates or email templates or text templates, but you still want it to be personalized to that individual. You want them to be able to use their name, let them know I'm looking for a house in Coral Springs, and you want to give them relevancy too. So for instance, I was given just the other day a name of somebody that was referred to me by a previous client. And before I called him, I had his first name and his last name. I took a little time. I looked on the tax rolls. I found out where his house was, what subdivision it was, when he did it. So when I left him that first message, it was not just, this is Linda from United Realty Group. This is Linda from United Realty Group. I'm calling because you want to list your house in the preserve. It's one of those great neighborhoods in Coral Springs that's gated and has lots of trees. I look forward to discussing selling your home for you. So I gave him the personalization. I made my call relevant and he returned my call. So we want to make sure we're doing that as well too. Next, we want to make sure that we open multiple communication channels. Nowadays, we have 3 sources. We can either text, call, email them. Some people will say, I'm going to be away or out of the country. I want to use WhatsApp. Some people will say it's best to always text me. It's about making sure that you're using all those channels and you're always asking them, what is the best means of communication? I will always tell people, for me, text me first and then I'll call you back. But send me a text because I don't always answer when I don't recognize it because I got so much spam lately. That's a side note though. Now, the next time I list is that we want to leverage technology. Leveraging technology is just that. Like I said, in these CRMs, you have drip campaigns. So they say, I'm not ready to sell right now. We're just getting our feelers out. The kids don't get out of school till the summer. You want to make sure that you can set them up so emails are consistently going out to them and you're not manually doing it or remembering to do it every week. There are different ways that you can send out multiple texts. You can send voicemails out to people. Utilize that technology and use it to your advantage to make sure that you are keeping on top of them as much as you can. Next, you want to also in this, next week, we're going to really dive into some things. We're going to talk about giving them value and something else that somebody doesn't give them. Here's what I'm going to say to you, and make sure you tune in for next week's call. You are not going to miss it. When you do get a lead that comes in, let's say it wasn't done through a referral that you don't know that they're as likely to use you. You sat in an open house and you met them. You found them on Zillow, you found them on Nextdoor or one of those other places. Most realtors say to them, great, so you're looking for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a pool out in Coral Springs, and this is your budget. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up in the multiple listing service. I'm going to put you on a drip campaign of homes that fit your criteria. And when you get them in and when you're ready, we'll go look and see them. You didn't give them any value. You gave them the same thing every other realtor does. So next week on my call, do not forget to tune in because we're going to go into how to change that. Because I want you to have more lead conversion by not doing what every other realtor does. But that's going to be a longer topic, so I promise to get into that. Then with our lead conversion and inside of your CRM, I want you to track responses because we don't really know what's working, what's not working in our lead conversion. Same thing when you track your leads coming in. You should track where are they coming from. How many leads this month did I get via Zillow, Realtor.com? Did I purchase? How many came from my sphere of influence? Did I call and generate myself? How many came from past client referrals? How many was I able to pick up through social media? How many came through an open house that I did? How many called me off of a yard sign? First, we need to track where they're coming from. Then I want to track their response. How many responded to your email? How many responded to your voice message? How many picked up the actual phone? Because that's a whole nother topic. Getting people to answer the phone these days is almost impossible, right? How many people responded via text? Because once we can track these, then we can do what's called a conversion metrics. So then we can start to follow what is the most effective way for you that you are communicating with your leads to convert them into sales. And all of this can be done right through your CRM. So that's why I cannot stress enough the importance of the CRM. Plus, you get a great website. And if you're operating without a website, that's like being a carpenter without a hammer. Once again, if you want more information, see me on outside of this. So remember with this, if you want the scripts, if you want more dialogue, what do I say? What do I put in these tags? I have it all. These templates are all designed and ready for you. All you have to do is email me and say, hey, Linda, I'm interested in some text templates. I will send you over an assortment of them. Use whichever best fits you. And then as you track your metrics and your conversions, you're going to find out which one works best for your leads that you're coming in. Remember, we're all getting them from different spots. You may find one template is more responsive to those of open houses, as another is more responsive from client referrals. So we need to put together what's best and what works best for you and your business, because everybody's business is just a little bit different, and how you handle your clients and everything. And you can always just take my templates. Doesn't mean you have to use them. You can also look online. There's tons of templates. Google it. The power of everything at our fingertips is unbelievable these days. And then you can always put your own spin on it. Take the template and maybe adjust it, tweak it, make it a little bit of your own. So this way it has some of you coming out in it. But don't forget, next week, by all means, we are going to really talk about giving value propositions. It's just going to be all on value propositions to give your clients. We are going to talk about that and unique selling propositions. What makes you different from every realtor? So please make sure you tune in next week. As always, these are always short, motivational, 15, 20-minute videos just to keep you going, keep everything going. If you are ever interested in my business planning or one-on-one coaching, there is no upfront cost to you whatsoever. So take advantage of somebody offering you free coaching. You don't see that too much often in the industry. Most coaches out there charge you anywhere from $700 to $1,200 a month alone. With that, I do want to thank everybody for joining me. As always, tune in next Thursday. Next Thursday, we will be just a little bit longer, just keep on your calendar, as we go into unique selling propositions and value to your clients. And this is going to be an essential training for all agents, because we are really going to need this as we start to build on those buyer presentations as we face the changes in our industry. You're going to have to not only have a bulletproof listing presentation, but a bulletproof buyer presentation. Those will be doing some live trainings coming up. Don't miss out on those. But I will see everybody next Thursday for delivering value propositions and unique selling propositions to all of your clients. I do hope that you go out and get a CRM to really help you with that lead conversion. Once again, if you have any questions, concerns, or conundrums, contact me outside of this call. And with that, everyone, go out and make it a great day.